On November the 4th, Barack Obama was elected the 44th President of the United States of America. For 21 months, he campaigned on a platform of change. He promised changes we can believe in. I'm not going to talk about those changes, but I am going to talk about change. The problem with discussing those changes is that you're either go-Obama or you're not. And so you're either going to agree with those changes or you're going to think that they're never going to happen and that they're never going to work. Instead, I'm going to talk about changes which are inarguably changes that America needed. Changes that we as a society have been waiting for and that were brought about by the election of Barack Obama. Not because Barack Obama is in any way more special than anyone else, but because we as the American people spoke up for change that we needed in our society. Those changes were: 1, the broadening of the American dream; 2, a positive outlook towards our public officials; and 3, an involvement in our democratic process. First of all, the broadening of the American dream. The truth of the matter is that, like it or not, for so long, parents of minorities were forced to tell their children that, you know, you can grow up and be anything you want, except for one thing. You can't be the President of the United States of America. That's never happened. I recently read a book that was published in 2001 in which some children were talking about how, no minority will ever be the president. In 2001, that was the belief. The election of Barack Obama changes all of that. Now, parents can tell their children, you can be anything, and they can mean it. And that's an important change in American society. And whether you're Democrat or Republican, that's a change you can get behind. And that's a change that you can believe in. The second change occurred when Americans decided that they were going to believe in their public officials again. Like it or not, the election of Barack Obama carries with it an excitement that hasn't been present in American politics for over 20 years. In the course of that 20 years, Americans' opinions of their politicians, particularly of their president, have ranged anywhere from distrust to disrespect. And the excitement surrounding the election of Barack Obama changes all of that. Now, we're yet to see if his actual presidency will continue that change. But it is up to us if it does or not, or if it does not. We are the ones who hold these opinions of our public officials. We're the ones who think of our leaders as idiots or as true leaders, good people in society. The third change that occurred with the election of Barack Obama is that more people got involved with the democratic process in America than have ever been involved before. More people voted, more people worked on campaigns, and more people donated money to those campaigns than ever before in American history. Our involvement in the democratic process is what a democratic republic is built upon. Without our involvement, a democratic republic cannot stand. And more and more people get wedged out of the democratic process. If the election of Barack Obama taught us one thing, it's that if you want change that you can believe in, then your job is to get behind someone who represents that change and work in your community, in your neighborhood, with your friends and with your family, and you can bring about that change. Barack Obama was by no stretch of the imagination the favorite to win the 2000 election Democratic nomination, not to mention the presidential election. And so he proves to us that we, the American people, are the voice of our society. We are the ones that move our democratic republic. And so Barack Obama will take office on January the 20th, and maybe he'll bring about changes we can believe in, and maybe he won't. But the truth of the matter is that he has already brought about at least 3 changes that in American society we needed, and has proven to us that Bill Clinton was right when he said that there is nothing wrong with America that can't be fixed with what is right in America. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Green.